Tonight at 10 on DC News Now.
Innocent children are getting lost for sense of violence or joyriding and stolen cars. It's just getting out of hand.
Neighbors fed up with the violence upon hearing 2 teens were shot near a DC metro station. Police are searching for the suspect's car tonight.
Hi everyone, I'm tracking increasing clouds, but a big time warm up. How warm will we get? Forecast in a moment.
New video of an explosion rocking a DC daycare center.
We're glad that we got out. We were able to keep the babies safe.
The effort's underway tonight to get kids into childcare after that blast.
A Maryland church caught up in a police investigation when its van was stolen.
We use our van so much for our seniors and those with disabilities.
How the church is reacting to learning that 2 men accused of taking the van are also suspected of dragging an officer trying to stop them.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 10 on DCW 50. I'm Chris Flanagan.
I'm Susan Trent in for Thasmin Mahfouz. Another chilly night, but the temperatures, well, they could be warming up by the end of the week. So let's get a check on that forecast. I mean, I'm excited about it because it's been so cold.
And after the week we've had, Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb will take whatever we can get.
Yeah, at this point, we should be super thankful for this situation. I know it's still very cold right now. It's not about the start, it's about your finish, right? And that's exactly what we're going to do across the region. It gets better and better each day. It is high pressure still under control, so we're not seeing that many clouds across the region, but that's going to steadily increase as we go into tomorrow morning. Let's talk about it for your morning planners. Still very chilly as you're starting your day by 7 o'clock. Kiddos at the bus stop, increasing clouds, but a little bit of sunshine before the clouds truly thicken up throughout the afternoon. Temperatures right now across the region, upper 20s, and most of us going to be sitting in the 20s for overnight lows. Here's a larger story. There's that high that kept us happy this afternoon, but we have a storm system, an ice storm that's unfolding across Chicago, greater Cleveland, and Detroit. I reference this is because that's what's bringing us the increasing clouds, but this storm system is going to stay well to our west. And so tomorrow, if you want to do the car wash, it's a go. I say go for it. I know with all the snow we've been dealing with, kind of sloppy out there, but we do have more rain in the forecast, back in the forecast, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll look at totals and timing coming up.
Janessa, thank you. Developing now in the district, we're talking about a double shooting that leaves 1 teen dead and another hurt. This happened in Northeast. You can see the crime scene tape there. This was around 3:30, right near the Deanwood Metro Center. Now, we have a reporter, Marielle Carbone, following this story for us tonight, and she joins us live from police headquarters. Marielle, this story has so many twists here, including the fact that investigators say the 2 boys who were shot were in a stolen car.
Yeah, that's right, Susan. Police say that gray Kia was stolen earlier in the day from Prince George's County. Now, that is just one part of this investigation as police continue to search for those who are responsible.
I think it's rough, you know. It's a lot of stuff going on in the D.C. across the PG line, especially with these teens.
Neighbors in Deanwood are tired of the violence after 2 teens were shot Monday afternoon. 1 killed, the other taken to the hospital.
Something has to get done because it's just getting worse and worse.
Cam Johnson lives in the neighborhood.
It's just tragedy that, you know, innocent children are getting lost for sense of violence or joyriding and stolen cars.
Police say the 2 teen boys were driving this gray Kia, which was stolen out of Prince George's County earlier in the day on Minnesota Avenue Northeast around 3:30 this afternoon. And that's when another car, a light-colored Acura sedan, drove up beside them and started shooting. Officials say the suspect car seen here has noticeable damage to the front, back, and side.
Somebody out there knows something about this car.
3 people were also seen running from the gray Kia.
We do have images of them. We are trying to locate them as possible witnesses.
It's very, very concerned that teenagers are very bold.
Elisa Claiborne lives nearby. She's calling on parents to do more.
Parents need to, be involved in their kids' lives, find out who their friends are.
It's the youth. We just got to protect them or steer them in the right direction.
And police are asking if you know any information, whether it be about that suspect vehicle or the people running away from that scene tonight, to make sure you report that. Susan and Chris, as you heard in there, police say someone knows something. Reporting live in Northeast tonight, I'm Ariel Carbone, DC News Now.
All right, from Northeast, we go to Southeast D.C. A new video tonight. Take a look. This is a blast from a gas explosion that damaged part of a daycare there in Southeast D.C. It happened last week. And did you see that? You could see that orange flame and then part of that wall in that classroom where children had just been minutes earlier. Tonight, this is a fenced-off area, a pile of rubble. That is what is outside of the Baby Einstein Child Care Center. Firefighters had just evacuated all 16 children and the staff prior to the blast there on Marion Barry Avenue.
It was just a 6-minute gap between the time that we exited the building and the first explosion.
Just incredible. Just 6 minutes later, that blast happened. Now, the director of the daycare, Regina Sneed, says they're now just trying to make sure all of the children have what they need, and they're asking for the community to help them make a comeback.
We're looking for funding. They lost car seats, strollers, diapers, clothes, food, so we want to make sure that we're able to make them whole.
That is a lot of equipment that children need to just go to and from home in the daycare center. Sneed says that she and her team, they're looking for a new location so they can reopen and care for those children again soon.
Well, all new at 10, a move to repeal a new law in Virginia making organized retail theft a felony has been blocked for this year. That law went into effect back in July and was passed by the state legislature last year with bipartisan support. The new felony is punishable by up to 20 years in prison. Some Democrats and criminal justice advocates opposed the bill and sought to repeal it, but a House subcommittee voting today to send the bill to the Virginia State Crime Commission for further study. Also new tonight, the superintendent of Montgomery County Public Schools says the school board has asked her to step away from the job, but she's not going without a fight. Our Daniel Hamburg has been looking into this tonight, joins us live tonight from our newsroom. And Daniel, this comes just a month after the Inspector General's report detailed sexual misconduct and workplace bullying by a former principal.
Yeah, Chris, the big question is who knew what and when. Dr. Monifa McKnight has been superintendent since 2022, but new reporting tonight alleges that she knew about the investigation into former principal Joel Beitelman, but she did not inform the school board in a timely manner. MCPS Superintendent Dr. Monifa McKnight says there's no justification for board members asking her to step away from her job. McKnight says it would violate her contract, as she says there has never been any documented concern about her performance.
McKnight and the Board of Ed, we need them all to go.
Janice Sartucci with the Parents Coalition of Montgomery County suspects the board's reaction is due to the Inspector General's upcoming report about MCPS's process for receiving and responding to allegations of misconduct.
Something is fundamentally wrong with a system, a Montgomery County public school system, that will not protect students and staff from sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape. 9
current and former top-level district officials tell Moco 360 that McKnight's name appeared in a heavily redacted report by law firm Jackson Lewis. Moco 360 says those sources filled in the blanks, alleging McKnight didn't put Beitelman on administrative leave for 16 days after learning of the investigation, and that decision was made due to imminent media coverage, not due to the investigation. In a statement, McKnight said, quote, "I will defend my reputation and my decades-long commitment to the students and families of MCPS and will demand that any considerations of my role as superintendent are made through a fair, legitimate, and legal process. Anything less would be unacceptable." Now, the board held a closed-door virtual meeting today to receive legal advice regarding a personnel matter regarding the status of employment for an employee. We reached out to the school board president as well as the school board vice president. We have not heard back yet. In the newsroom, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, Daniel, thank you. Meanwhile, staying in Montgomery County, Maryland, new surveillance video tonight linked to an armed robbery at a Silver Spring restaurant. Take a look here. It shows at least one person getting into the passenger seat of a red car and then the driver taking off. Police believe they had just robbed the Shala Ethiopian restaurant on Sligo Avenue. Now, previous surveillance video from December 21st shows the suspects with guns. You can see here one appears to be a long rifle. They robbed the people inside of that restaurant. At the time, police say the three men took off and headed towards D.C.
A Prince George's County police officer is out of the hospital. Investigators say that suspects in a stolen van hit and dragged him along a highway. Now, this happened on Crane Highway in Clinton early Sunday morning. The two officers were responding to a possible break-in at a gas station there. Now, the other officer fired at the driver, but they kept going and dragged an officer across 4 lanes of the highway as he was just hanging on to the back of that van. Now, the officer eventually fell off. Police chased the van and eventually caught the 2 suspects. The driver, who was shot by police, has also been released from the hospital. Here's the thing. Tonight, we are learning more details about that stolen van. It was taken from a church. DC News Now's Yamri Sase spoke with a pastor who says they need this van for the community, and this is a huge loss.
Very disappointing.
That's how Pastor Colin Pugh of Clinton Baptist Church felt after learning their church van was stolen.
We use our van so much for our seniors and those with disability to get to different events and different services, and also to help them out in the community.
But now that's all put on hold.
We stand on the scripture that if you do a crime, you should pay for it. But we do want to see people's lives change.
Pastor Pugh says this is the second time the church's van was stolen and used in another crime. And it's a big inconvenience, but they're looking at other ways to still continue their work in the community.
So now we have to just carpool and do what we have to do to get our seniors to different events so they can enjoy the worship service and also the other events that we have for them.
He tells me they're leaving it all in God's hands.
We have so many things that we offer to this community to help and to embrace this community, and they depend on this church. So it was sad to see that it happened to us, to be honest, but we know that God is in control and all things work together for the good for those who love God and called to his purpose.
Those suspects are facing several charges, including attempted murder, breaking and entering, auto theft, and more. For now, reporting in Clinton, Maryland, I'm Yamri Sase, DC News Now.